Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State, welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody. And look who's here. Monica's here. And Mary is here.
Yeah.
Oh, hello all. Won't be participating in the quiz this time again since I don't much about Horizons. Happy Valentine's Day 2 days early. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you too.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Mary. If you all go to our walking day.
That's right. And one of those people is Dennis. Welcome back, Dennis. Good to see you. It's day 9 of his holiday, which I guess we call vacations, right?
Yeah.
And it is cool down. Oh, okay. It's cooler than last Thursday or Friday. Oh, okay. Cool. And Jonathan is here.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jonathan. And
how was Night to Shine last night?
That's right. Yeah, how was Night to Shine? And Grandpa's here also.
Nana's here. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I got for a minute. For some reason, my mind thought your name was different because I thought you were one of my cousins. I apologize, Miss Ronnie.
I don't even know. Hello, Miss Ronnie says. Hello, Miss Ronnie. And Mary says hi to Miss Mom. Hey, Junior is here.
Hey, Ronnie.
Junior's Kind Note Cafe. All right. We're going to be talking about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, there's Dennis. We're having a little scrolling issues here for some reason.
I think because it has to load.
Yeah, maybe it has to load a little slower, right? Okay, well, we're getting there. Well, guys, thank you for being here tonight. I don't know if you were following or if you do follow Emma's Instagram, which is Talking Mickey Project on Instagram. You will have seen a lot of photos today from Seaworld, Texas, which is in San Antonio, where we live.
Yeah.
And we went there with one of Emma's friends.
We only rode one roller coaster because it was very windy.
You rode 2 roller coasters. You rode Great White, which is a suspended looping coaster.
With the same guy at the Lion at the Texas.
That's right. And you also rode Grover's boxcar or something or other in the Sesame Street area.
It's a kitty coaster.
It was actually open.
It's a kitty coaster.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Dennis. How are you today? I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I'm wearing my child shirt tonight because Grogu is back.
Baby Yoda.
Is back
Baby
in
Yoda.
the Book of Boba Fett last couple episodes. And it looks like he has chosen to go with Mando. Spoiler alert. Retro spoiler alert. But you probably knew that already from watching it because it's been out for a few days already. If you follow the Book of Boba Fett, which had a great last episode of the season, hour-long episode, you will see a little bit more of that. But that's kind of cool. Emma is wearing her Imagineering shirt that we got
earlier.
So she wore earlier today. So you could see she's all decked out, matching in red and black. Jonathan says, I rode a roller coaster at SeaWorld in San Antonio and Las Vegas. Whoa. I don't think Emma has not been to Las Vegas.
No, like a video.
You see a lot of videos.
Well, history video.
Oh, look. And Dennis says, yes, he does. He does follow your Instagram. I love your pictures. Did you have a great time at SeaWorld, Emma?
Look. I also comment to your thing earlier, so make sure to look for that.
There you go. Yes. She did have a good time.
Hello, T-Bulb.
T-Bulb is here also. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, tonight we are going to be doing trivia all about EPCOT's lost/legendary attraction, Horizons. Now, I got to ride Horizons because it was around up until a certain year. Emma never got to ride it, but she has seen videos. And you know how she loves trivia and she loves all the Disney history.
Well,
so we got some really cool questions out there for you tonight. If you don't know it, follow along. You'll still have some fun.
well,
If you do know it, it might challenge you a little bit to rack your brain on what you may remember from way back when, if you remember ever doing it. Does SeaWorld San Antonio have the same rides as SeaWorld Orlando?
Oh, wait a minute, but it does not have the brand new Breaker roller coaster.
Yeah,
at
it doesn't
SeaWorld
have
in Orlando.
It doesn't have Manta and a bunch of other.
It does have one that is based here in Texas called the Texas Stingray, which I have not ridden, though I did go it being tested while we were riding the Great White Shark earlier.
A lot of the roller coasters were closed today because it had really high winds. They had steady winds of about 35 miles an hour this afternoon.
And the studio stopped while we were coming towards SeaWorld.
So it was a little windy. But they got to ride a couple of things we were talking about earlier. The rides are different.
Yeah.
But they have some pretty good coasters there. And they're building one of those giant swings, which is going to open this year. They do have the Texas Stingray, which is a new wooden steel kind of hybrid coaster. It's not an RMC, but it is a kind of a hybrid coaster that's only a couple of years old. It's got the suspended looping coaster. It's got an old I guess it was Arrow or Schwarzkopf, one of the two, called what's it called? Steel Eel.
Steel Eel.
That is huge.
But we got repainted.
Like airtime monster, from what they say. So that's there. Emma loves that one, but she couldn't ride it today because it's way up in the sky, and it was too windy. So
was the crane stop on the breaker?
Yeah, they were running testing early on, but it didn't continue. So, but it is a nice park. They were doing their Mardi Gras like they do here every year. Six Flags Fiesta Texas does Mardi Gras too. We haven't been to that one, but we went to SeaWorld today, had a lot of fun, ate a little food, walked around, did a little shopping, took pictures with a bunch of characters. So yeah, if you want, and we saw the Orca show, which was really amazing, really educational, very good.
I like the music.
If you haven't seen Emma's Instagram photos, you can go out there and see probably 9 or 10 posts today with multiple photos on several of them. And it's just Talking Mickey Project on Instagram. You can see photos from today. And Mary says, if you ever visit Virginia, go to King's Dominion. I had a fun both times I visited. King's Dominion is another one. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
I heard about that. That's the one with the Eiffel Tower, right?
T-Ball says 185 days until our WDW vacay, but who's counting?
Oh, we're going to go 124.
I was going to say.
I saw it earlier, right?
Yeah, I think we're counting too. So
we have to count counting.
We're counting too. It's a Father's Day trip. I'm excited.
This is why I want to go to Magic Kingdom with Daddy.
And Emma's mom, oh no, it's not that. That's too long. Nope. What? I don't think that was right? Nope. 124.
Mom, I think yours is off.
Might want to check that. Unless you're going after we do. I don't know. Speaking of SeaWorld, is SeaWorld There's a SeaWorld in Australia. Oh, really?
Oh.
Wow. Okay. But it's not on the coast that you're at. Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you're on the eastern side, right? So maybe that's on the west. I'm not sure. Kind of get that stuff straight. Hey, Michael is here. Good to see you, Michael. Dad's day trip skipper dad. There you go. And Monica says Mardi Gras is in the park on February 27th. It's okay. There you go. Good deal. All right. Well, we got to do your run a show because we are still yapping and it's 10 minutes in. We got trivia to do. All right. So what's next? We welcomed everybody. Now we got to show what's coming up, right? So we're going to pay attention, guys, because we got some cool stuff this Wednesday night. Long time coming. Interview with former Imagineer Kevin Lively. Kevin did the part of the reimagining for the new Jungle Cruise attraction, the updates that they've made for Skipper Canteen. He worked on Muppets Haunted Mansion, right? The special. He's done a lot of stuff, guys.
He was also a former skipper on the Jungle Cruise.
That's exactly right. He was a skipper at Jungle Cruise before he went into Imagineering.
When I seen that, remember that funny video?
I don't know.
I think it was him.
I don't think it was Kevin. But we'll see. We might have to look.
We might clear bar Nelly time for some reason. I want to tell me another Jungle Cruise
There's some
video.
memories. All right, so that is on Kevin Lively's on the 16th, on the 19th, next Saturday, week from tonight. If I got my numbers right. Yes, I do. We're going to be talking more Horizons, Lost attractions, and this one is The Living Seas.
It still looks like King Camino.
That's right. So what happened before? And then, guys, we got another really cool interview coming. Emma's interview on 2/23. So the 23rd and 24th. I don't know if you noticed. It changes part 1 and part 2. So the 23rd, Wednesday. The 24th, the Thursday. Disney Dan.
My money.
The one and only Disney Dan. So we got some cool stuff coming up, guys. Cool stuff. Emma looks like Al Borland from Home Improvement because you got the lumberjack shirt on, huh? Cool.
You got the actor's name?
No, that was the character on the show.
Oh.
There you go. Stay tuned for interview with Kevin Lively and trivia on Living Seas next week. That's right.
And the
week after, Disney Dan. That's right. Emma is wearing her official Imagineer shirt. So that's why. Any merch updates? Oh, what? For you and your stuff. No,
but we do have a little surprise for y'all afterward. So please thank you for that.
Yeah, Emma has some things she's going to open. We received some things from some folks, and we want to open that at the end of trivia. So if you want to hang around for that, we'd like to ask you to do that. But if you can't, we understand. But yeah, we are going to be talking about, we're still trying to come up with some ideas for unique shirts, something other than just a logo or something. So if you have any ideas for unique shirts for Emma, for her channel, we'd love to know. We'd love to get some ideas from you guys. So if you have them, we'd really appreciate it.
Wait, did Jonathan put hashtag bear way up there?
I'm not sure, but we're getting off track again.
No.
So how about we talk about now your supporters?
Yeah.
So we have a brand new supporter to announce.
Raggy.
And you saw him earlier in the chat. A brand new supporter, Junior's Kind Note Cafe. Now, Junior is a friend of the family.
Yeah.
He roasts his own coffee and sells his own coffee.
Yeah.
And you can find it, and we'll show you the link in a bit, at Bossability Inc. Right? .org/store.
Yeah.
And it's also going to be linked in the description, so you can easily get to it there. But he roasts his own coffee. He does different types of roasts, and it all goes, right? Goes through the nonprofit, which is Bossability Inc., right? That's how you can purchase the coffee. So check that out. Junior is is training basically to be a chef for years and years and years, right? Since he was very young. And he's not that old now.
No.
He's still younger than you.
Being a teenager.
That's right. But he is really
Kind of
good. He's a
like-
great chef.
Kind of like my cousin, Glenn Goyer.
That's right. And he's now doing this. So we're going to have a little more of an official kind of thing about what he's doing. But right now, we just wanted to share that we have his logo. We have a link, and it's going to be in the description. So after that, also, we want to talk about Storybook Trips.
Yeah.
Bridget Langford is Emma's fairy godmother, so to speak, for Disney travel. So she plans our trips. She helps us find the best things to do and the best places to go, and helps us to add to the knowledge we already have after going to Disney World from like 24 times and at least to Disneyland once. So we plan to do that again, we hope. But Bridget is a top 5 travel planner for Storybook Trips last year and a top 5 for January. She'll probably be doing really well for February also. So if you need help, go to storybooktrips.com and you can find Bridget, specifically bridget.langford@storybooktrips.com, right? And I'm going to show that in a second as well. And then last but not least, Beyond Disability Texas is Emma's mom's podcast and YouTube channel. And it's the idea behind it is to help identify and share resources that we as a family find for other special needs families and for our own, right? This is a hobby kind of thing. It's not a service that we sell. It's not a business. It's just trying to reach out and get to know people and share what we learned just openly with other folks, right? And Melissa has a bunch of new people that she's getting lined up for interviews. Thank goodness. So you're going to be seeing that stuff coming. And I guess we'll add this one also, is that Emma now has 3 patrons on Patreon, which is awesome, right? So Mike Klemovich, who you see in the chat and is one of Emma's moderators.
Oh, in the chat today?
I haven't seen him yet, but he might be in there tonight. He usually is. Sir Willow.
Mickey Joy.
That's right. George Bernash is one of Emma's patrons. And who?
Miss Natalia.
That's right. Miss Natalia. She is also one of Emma's supporters and friends at that level in Patreon. So you can check out patreon.com/talkingmickeyproject if you want to learn more. Oh my gosh, I've been talking too much. Okay. And Junior says, thank you for your support. That's right.
You're welcome.
Kind Note Cafe. Check it out. There you go, Michael. Mind is working to come up with new kinds of shirts. Awesome. A shirt with the giggle alert siren might be fun. There you go.
Yeah, but not gonna have the Mickey in it.
Well, we could do our own design though, right? That would be cool.
Lily
Hey,
here.
and look who's here. Elizabeth is here.
Mm.
And Lily is here. That's awesome. Thank you both for being here tonight. All righty. Well, let me show you real quick. So you can find Kind Note Coffee at bossabilityinc.org/store. It will pop right up. You can reach Bridget Langford at bridget.langford@storybooktrips.com. And you could find more about Melissa's podcast at beyonddisabilitytexas.com.
We can go update for the upcoming.
It has already been updated.
Okay.
We're good to go. All righty. Newsflash shared on Facebook. All right.
Thank you, Michael.
And no longer delay. Let's get on with trivia. Amen.
Make your fair good
I
guy.
agree. Those are important people we want to talk about, but we also want to get on with some fun stuff too. So it's time
No.
for
I might say it in that.
it's time for true and false questions.
I know. I like to say it.
Read it.
It's like a true or false question.
It's time for true and false questions. Number 1.
True or false? Horizon was an army mover of practice in the former future world of EPCOT Center that opened on October 1st, 1982. Is that true or false?
Is it true or false? Did it open on October 1st, 1982 as part of Future World?
Fun fact, everyone, I still call EPCOT area Future World because I grew up with that.
All right. Can we go now? Can we go to number 2? Can we go to number 2?
And,
Can we go to number 2?
yeah.
Okay. Number 2.
True or false? Horizon could get into the future to see what Earth might be. Might be like based upon new scientific advancement.
Right. So Horizons, true or false? Horizons took guests into the future to see what Earth might be like based on new scientific advancements at that time, right?
Oh.
They wouldn't be new today, but they were new at that time.
Yeah.
So is that true or false? Y'all ready for number 3?
Yeah.
Here is number 3.
True or false? The attraction was developed as a sequel to Character of Progress, and the voices of the father and mother of COP could be heard in the crystal area of Horizon. Is that true or false?
That's right. So true or false? Horizons was developed as sort of a sequel to Carousel of Progress, and the voices of the father and mother from Carousel of Progress could actually be heard in the pre-show area of Horizons. Is that true or false?
You know, COP is what? COP?
COP. Carousel of Progress. Abbreviation.
Yeah.
Number 4.
True or false? Horizon EPCOT Center logo feature a gun rising over the land, a symbol of the horizon.
You know how Epcot had all those cool logos?
Yeah.
And they're trying to bring some of those back. In this case, Horizon's Epcot logo featured a sun rising over the land, a symbol of a horizon. Is that true or false?
They did do that with the original EPCOT logo for EPCOT. Remember we saw it at the old railway area thing?
Number 5.
True or false? The closure of the Horizon in 1999 was due to a sinkhole located beneath the building.
The closure of Horizons in 1999 was due to a sinkhole located beneath the building. Is that true or false?
Why do you guys all correct?
We don't know if it's true or false.
No.
Okay. So.
Can you
well, they can't tally their scores. We didn't give them the answers yet.
Oh. Okay.
Are you tired of being at Seaworld all day long? Oh my goodness.
And not really my favorite ride.
Michael says, what about a shirt design using glow-in-the-dark paint, the same color of the shirt, so the logo can only be seen at night? Ooh.
Or in dark areas, like I mentioned, Michael.
Black light, right? Yeah. Ooh, man. That would be a cool concept.
But how much money would that cost, though?
We'd have to find out. Emma's mom says, Kind Note Cafes, Junior's Kind Note Cafe coffee is so delicious. I know we have it here in the house, and that is what Melissa drinks.
No.
And Elizabeth says, I hope that one is false. The last one, I think. All righty. All right. I guess we probably ought to do the answers since we ate up so much time in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And we do want to show some stuff that came in the mail recently at the very end.
Yeah.
So why don't we do the answers? So Horizons was an Omnimover attraction in the former Future World of EPCOT Center that opened on October 1st, 1983. Is it true or false? False.
That's really like a ninja strike.
It is false. It actually opened on October 1st, 1983. It opened on the first anniversary of the opening of EPCOT.
EPCOT is over the horizon. Okay.
Yes, by 1 year. It opened exactly a year after, officially, a year after EPCOT opened.
Well, yeah, why do the original have to close after I am born?
I don't know. Let's do this and we'll talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Horizons took guests into the future to see what Earth might be like based on scientific advancements at the time. That is true. That is the premise of Horizons. The attraction was developed as a sequel to Carousel of Progress, and the voices of the father and the mother from Carousel of Progress could be heard in the pre-show area of Horizons. That is TRUE.
The same actor?
True.
Is it the same actor, though?
Well, the voices of them would. Yeah. So, if it wasn't the same actors, they were sound-alike people. But it was actually true. Horizons number 4. Horizons EPCOT Center logo featured a rising sun over the land, a symbol of a horizon. Of course, that is true. And we got pictures. And the closure of Horizons in 1999 was due to a sinkhole located beneath the building. To my understanding, and what I've seen documented, that is true. It wasn't big enough to eat up the whole building, but it made the building less than structurally sound. And it was a very big building. We'll show you the building in the images. So they ended up having to take it down. Let us see our photos. We'll show you some pictures. All right, so this is the logo. And if you can tell kind of from the negative space here, which is the dark blue circle inside the white circle at the top, that is supposed to be like the sun. And it could be reversed in different images the way it was printed. And then the lines, the horizontal lines, are meant to represent the land, and then kind of the road to the future in the middle. So this is the logo for Horizons.
And where you can find that and make them fake.
Take the trip you've always dreamed of. This was an ad for Horizons before it opened, and it was sponsored by
General Electric.
By GE, that's right.
With also Wonka. There go a grog again to gone.
Whoa!
With a lot of crinkle go wide.
That's right.
Get like me.
I
agree with them.
They sponsored Carousel of Progress too.
But they did take the gone though.
Yes.
Which was not a good thing.
This is the building. This was a very big building. Well, this is a model of the building. Yes, correct. This is a model. But this is it was a very big building, and it was an odd-shaped building. And I guess the way the weight was distributed and everything else, it was just in a position that they couldn't keep it in. Now I've seen that, I read that. That seems to be the case, period. And if you have other information, because this is often debated, please let us know.
And that planter is there.
Yeah, the planter in the bottom right-hand corner, closest to Emma's Mickey on her shirt. Right there. It's an odd-shaped planter is actually still there. So that is a remnant of it that is still there today.
Including the symbol for Horizon, because you can see it in the cube.
No, look at the shape. The shape is sort of the shape of the building, but reversed.
No, it's about the logo.
Yes, the logo, yes. But I'm talking about the shape of the planter. If you flip-flop it, it's actually the shape of the building, of the original building. This is the grand opening, 1 year after EPCOT opened. Look at all the futuristic things. They have all the EPCOT logos in the circles. Yeah, this is big 80s, man. Look at the balloons. They don't even do balloons like that anymore because they're environmental issues, I guess.
Helium.
Helium? What? What? Helium. Helium? I like helium better. That even sounds more fun. But I think it's helium. Oh. Yeah, whatever. All right. So we got that. And then this is the planter Emma was talking about. And the logo. So it's just kind of a ground view of that, right? Emma's peeking through the side there. I see why she's doing that. All right. Let's see. Now the scores. Dennis is keeping us on track. Yes. That's pretty cool. Hey, Johanna Carmen. How are you? I think you might be new. And if you are, you get a virtual first visit button. Thank you for joining the stream. If you like what you see, support Emma's channel by just subscribing. That would be awesome.
Liking and sharing the video with your family and friends.
Well, how about we just start by subscribing? That would be okay. anything you want to do, if you like it, we appreciate. All right. Joanna is next to me in the chat. Yeah, my love, she's right next to me. Oh,
go back to your girlfriend, Michael. Thank you.
I did not know that. Well,
And that's adorable.
oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Well, here we go. We don't have a button for that, but we do
Thank you, Michael.
We do have a heart. So there you go.
Because it's love.
Because it's love. All right. Giggle alert. That's right. People are saying shout out hi. Okay, so Michael's got 3 out of 5.
Well,
Elizabeth says, I'm learning a lot. Thanks, you too. Well, thank you very much for being here. Lily's got 3 out of 5. Elizabeth has 3 out of 5. Okay, I see we got a trend.
Hi. Oh. Nope. Bye-bye.
The man, the myth, the legend, Dennis, has got 4 out of 5. Dennis has been cleaning up on the last few trivias, and we have been making him harder and harder, and he's still knowing this stuff. And Dennis is the man.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all gotta challenge Dennis. Uh-oh. Jonathan, 5 out of 5. Oh my goodness. We do have a horse race now. T-Ball says, my sleeping daughter is next to me. 3 out of 5. Thank you for being here, especially when you're taking care of your daughter and doing all that stuff too. But it's really fun to join, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
When I make a stupid joke, let Joanna know she can slap me. We're not going to advocate violence.
No violence, Michael. And no violence, Miss Joanna.
Well, even with all of that, I would say
now it's time for multiple choice questions.
It's time for multiple choice questions. Are you ready, kids?
Okay.
Are you ready, kids? Number 6. Go ahead. Go ahead. Read it. Number 6.
Okay. The
designation
of your vehicle on horizon 1. A. Horizon. B. Horizon 1. B. Crossing 1. C. Future port 1. Or D. The Jules
Verne.
Right.
So number 6. The designation of your vehicle on horizons, like your ride vehicle, what was it called? Was Horizons 1, Progress 1, Future Port 1, or the Jules Verne?
Now you're making me of that.
A, B, C, or D?
You're making me think of that. Progress. The Progress commercial.
Okay, well, let's do this instead.
Okay.
Number 7. I need to do a video intro for every number. Now it's number 7. Now it's not. Or do you like saying it more? Okay, number 7.
The first portion of the cracker was
titled
what? A. Future Port. B. Looking back at tomorrow. C. From the Earth to the Moon. Or D. Neon City.
So each portion of the attraction had a title or a name that was given to it. The first portion of the attraction was titled what? A. Future Port. B. Looking Back at Tomorrow. C. From the Earth to the Moon. Or D. Neon City. Number 8, Emma.
After
this
first portion, your vehicle entered 2 IMAX screens known as Ollie Spheres.
There you go.
During the film show, what did you see launched? A. Apollo 11. B.
Sputnik.
C. Space Shuttle. Or D. Skylab.
Right. So after the first portion, which we just talked about, and you had to name, your vehicle entered 2 IMAX screens that composed something called an omnisphere. During that section, a film was shown and something was launched. What was it? The Apollo 11, Sputnik, a space shuttle, or Skylab? It was something specific. Number 9.
Tomorrow's window comprised. Made
up.
Oh. The next section of the ride. Which area was not featured?
Was not featured. I learned this a while back, so I'm using this.
Oh.
And look how it makes the background. Everything goes blue for some reason. All right.
Color.
Yeah, it changes the color. All right, go ahead. Which area was not featured in the Tomorrow's Windows section of the ride?
Was it A,
Mesa Verde,
B, Nova,
City.
Right.
C,
Cackle, D, Sky Alpha.
Which area was not featured in the Tomorrow's Windows section of the ride? Was it Mesa Verde, Nova City, or Cite, however you want to, I think French is Cite, Sea Castle, or Sky City Alpha? Which one was not part of the ride? And the last multiple choice question, are you ready? Number 10. Brava Centauri.
Brava
Centauri. There you go.
And see a Virgo party going on. What song is being sung? A, B, My Little Fight, C, There's a Great O'Clock Tomorrow, or D, Happy Birthday.
Every day. Or is it D, Happy Birthday? So next, after that Tomorrow's Windows section, you approach Brava Centauri, and there is a virtual party going on. Everybody knows about virtual parties because this is kind of like one here, right?
Like we are cat.
Right. What song is being sung during the virtual party? It's a Small World, One Little Spark, Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, which is from Carousel of Progress, or Happy Birthday.
Wait, were you laying on the floor?
I was tapping my foot.
Oh.
Yes, I was tapping and singing.
Oh.
So there you go. Dennis says, yeah, I'm only guessing. 4 out of 5 guessing. You're doing pretty good, Dennis. Let's see. What else we got? It is time for multiple choice. We did those. Let's see. These facts are interesting, Mary says. I'm picking out some stuff in the chat because people are talking with one another too. All righty. So, guys, are you ready for the answers? I think you might be. Okay. So let's go back. Number 6. The designation of your vehicle on Horizons was A, Horizons 1. Very original. Horizons 1.
Okay.
That's what it was. The portion of the attraction that was titled, the first portion of the attraction was titled what? Looking Back at Tomorrow, B. It was titled B, Looking Back at Tomorrow. And basically, like, it was going to take you to the future, but it had to show you what other people thought the future was like first. So that's what that is. 8. After the first portion, your vehicle entered 2 OmniMax screens known as OmniSpheres. During the film, what was launched? C, it was a space shuttle. Remember, this opened in 1983. Space shuttles were not that old at the time. It was huge, high-tech stuff. I did a social studies project when I was in school, and Beat Melissa, my wife, because we went to the same school, she did a project on the Beatles, and my space shuttle project won. So that's to Melissa. Okay, that's enough. So yes, it was a space shuttle that launched. Number 9, Tomorrow's Windows comprised the next section of the ride. Which area was not featured? Sky City Alpha, D. Sky City Alpha was not featured. That was just a made-up name.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Mesa Verde was a desert farm. Nova City, or Cite, whatever, was a new city, and Sea Castle was an undersea base,
Oh.
undersea city. All right, number 10. Next, we approach Brava Centauri and see a virtual party going on. What song is being sung? D. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So we do happy.
No. Look at happy.
Oh, happy birthday. There you go.
And sign language.
In sign language, ASL. So, yep, there you go. 6A, 7B, 8C, 9D, and 10D. We got a bunch of comments. Let's see what we got. Hey, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure is here. Let's see. I did it on the Olympics. Yes, that was a different project, though. I did one. I did one on the 1984 Olympics, so that would have been in 1984.
Oh.
When the shuttle was launched, the SRBS could not be shut off once fired. Oh, the solid rocket booster system. Really? So it was you like light a candle and it was gone. Oh. That's pretty cool, Dennis. Listen to me.
Michael.
I was reading ahead. Dennis's comment. Now. They used to do history anytime I said I loved his space shuttle. There you go. I have a fun fact about me. My grandmother on my dad's side of the family helped build the space shuttle. See? And you know what? Believe it or not, I have a family member who did too. My uncle was the chief buyer for Martin Marietta at the time in New Orleans, where they built the external fuel tank for the space shuttle. So he worked on that project as well.
You mean Uncle Ronnie?
No, Uncle Richard.
Oh.
My Uncle Richard, yeah. Isn't that cool?
Mike is here.
And
Mike.
Yep, there's
Good
Mike.
Good evening, Mike. You can write you were wait, Mike and Ryan.
And Jonathan says there is a space shuttle from Disney Lightyear. Whoa, cool. We're getting all kind of cool stuff happening tonight. Synergy, man, as Michael Eisner would say. We're all just kind of vibing and talking about stuff, making memories and sharing. That's cool. Each tile in the space shuttle was glued by hand. That was a lot of super glue, I would guess. A lot of super glue. And Brian says, and his Grammy is still alive at 108 years old.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Karaoke awesome. Your grandma, Ryan.
That's a lot of happy birthdays, huh? But that's awesome. That's cool.
Cooking almost 110.
Almost 109.
Well, 110 are we next year.
But you know what? It's time for open-ended questions.
I'm not going to like saying it.
All right.
Now I got your open-ended question.
And Mary said, time for the last 5 questions. You are correct. Emma's mom is still jumping on me about my project. That social studies fair was in 1984. It was. So was the... Anyway. All righty. Open-ended questions. Emma, are you ready for number 11?
Well,
read away.
Unlike any other craft and horizon allowed guests to choose their own what? Don't say it.
At the time, let me clarify.
Yeah.
At the time, unlike any other attraction, Horizons allowed guests to choose their own what?
You got a narrator.
Not narrator.
I know.
I sounded like a narrator? Oh, okay.
Like a movie.
Well, cool. Thank
you.
Or
a book reading.
Maybe I could do that. That'd be awesome. All right, number 12.
What was the name of the musical score used on the ride?
What was the name of the musical score that was used on the ride? These are getting harder. Here's one. Number 13.
Was it one
or minus
5? How many audio electronic or speaker in Horizon?
That's right. So number 13 is within plus or minus 5. So if you say 10 it could be 5 or 15. So within 5, how many audio animatronics were actually featured in Horizons? It was a large number. That's a hint.
Okay.
Number 14.
What current world discovery land attracted requested Horizon?
Number 14. Which current World Discovery Land attraction replaced Horizons?
Is that what they call it now?
That
Discovery
section
Land?
that used to be part of Future World is now called World Discovery. Whatever. Whatever, as the kids say. Number 15.
Guess we're told what before reading the right vehicle.
So, upon debarkation, I think is the term, guests were told what? There's the gift shop? No, they weren't told that. That's it. All right, let's see. She did all the wiring in the nose cone.
What?
Of the space shuttle? Wow. Wow. T-Bowl said, I also did a project in the 84 Olympics. I still have it, and my wife tries to throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
What was the name of the mascot, T-Bowls, for the 1984 Olympics?
Where was it held now?
It was Los Angeles. The games of the 23rd Olympiad, if I remember correctly.
Is it not where the Super Bowl for this weekend is going to be held?
Yes, in Los Angeles, too. Different stadium, though.
Oh.
So, T-Bowls, do you remember what the name of the mascot was? And what was he? I'll bet you do, because if you did a project, you probably remember. Jonathan says, the last 5 questions. Yes, we get going. All right. We saw 2 space shuttles, the Enterprise and the Atlantis, at NASA, and the Enterprise on the Intrepid. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's at the museum now, the Intrepid Museum in New York, I believe. Is that right, Michael? I think it's in New York. That is cool. All righty. Well, before we give you the answers, I just want to hit some reminders for what's coming up next, because we'd love for you to share what Emma has coming up in terms of her interviews and trivia. So this Wednesday night, the 16th, is Kevin Lively, former Imagineer. Saturday night, a week from tonight, is Lost Epcot Trivia on the Living Seas. And 2 Wednesdays from now,
my buddy
is Emma's buddy, Disney Dan. And then the Thursday night, immediately following that Wednesday, is part 2 of the interview. So it's a 2-part interview. So please join us there.
Before we all go.
There you go. T-Bowl said, Sam the Eagle. You're right. That is exactly right. We did a drawing of it. I could picture him in my head, too. That's awesome, T-Bowls. We got something in common there.
Oh, Mike saying something to us.
Yes. Mike says the Intrepid Museum is in New York City. And Monica says, when I was 13, I went to NASA in Houston. You know, we have never been there. I think going to NASA in Houston would be pretty cool. I bet they have some amazing stuff. Wow. All righty, guys. Well, here are the...
Before we give you the answer, we got a special shout out today.
Oh, Emma wanted to shout out to somebody. Yes, please.
As you all know, Mr. Lou Mongello, the host of WDW Radio, has turned 15 years old of doing WDW Radio.
That's right.
And then how long he has been doing it.
Yesterday was the 15th anniversary of Lou Mongello doing WDW Radio, the podcast.
So happy belated birthday, Mr. Lou, for your podcast. Keep up the great work, dude. We love you.
Yes. Lou has been very kind to Emma over the years. And you can see one of Emma's interview with Lou, I think, has over 3,000 views. It's on her interview playlist. So go check that out. But yeah, this is his 15th anniversary weekend. And Dennis is keeping us on track. And now the answers. Drum roll, please. Unlike any other attraction at the time, Horizons allowed guests to choose their own what? To choose their own tomorrow, to choose their own future, to choose what future they're going to go toward, to strive toward, to head toward. And it was called To Choose Your Own Tomorrow. And you know what you used to do? You would push a button in front of you in your seat, and the majority would rule based on 3, 4.
Random.
Huh?
Random.
No, it wasn't random. If you had 3 people or 4 people, they all voted, and the future that got the most votes was the future that you saw on the screen in front of you. Now, what ride does something a little bit like that now? Spaceship Earth, right? When you're going back down, you get to pick where you want to go on vacation and all that kind of stuff. This was the first one that ever did that.
Our clicker did not come out when we wrote it.
No. What was the name of the musical score used on the ride? You might have seen a sneak peek of that. It's just called New Horizons. That is the music. It's named New Horizon. Number 13. Within plus or minus 5, how many audio animatronics were featured? Yes.
Before you get the answer, I want to say something.
What? What you want to say?
I got a better number than 52.
What?
54.
You think that's a better number? What's wrong with 52? Apart from the fact that it's not right, it had 54 animatronics, audio animatronics. So how many within plus or minus 5? You could have said up to 59 or down to 49, but the exact number was 54. It's a lot of audio animatronics.
Well,
not the most ever, but a lot.
We kept them all and then not throw them away.
They might have recycled some. I don't know.
Like they did with American Animatronic.
It could be. Might be a goose somewhere hanging around. Which current World Discovery Land or attraction replaced Horizons? I think everybody knows that one probably. Mission Space. And the last one, guests were told what before leaving the ride?
If we can read it, we can really do it. That is actually a refrain from Walt.
Supposedly.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
So what they said was, if we can dream it, we really can do it. That's what you heard when you were exiting the attraction.
I know.
So there you go. And we want to share this with you. It's also in the notes for the video. Will be in the description. You can get a really good POV view on video of Horizons, the attraction.
From Mr. Josh and Resort TV 1.
From Josh and Jenna on Resort TV 1. They have an older video that's on their channel. And you don't have to worry about typing this in. The link is going to be in Emma's description of this video.
Yeah.
And we also want to give a shout out to Disney.fandom.com because we found a bunch of stuff in there that we used for this, including some of the images that I'm going to show you now because we still got more pictures and I like pictures. So this is the ride vehicle that you used to load. So you'd sit in these things. The doors in the middle would close, and then in front of each seating position, you would have buttons on that little shelf-looking thing right in front of you.
Did it look like that for the Spider-Man ride at Marvel?
For Spider-Man?
Yeah. It's the same kind of ride vehicle.
It is the same kind of vehicle. It is. That's a good point. Maybe they used the same concept, right? This is one of the scenes from the looking at the past, heading to the future kind of thing.
Green Glider, it got you?
No, this is supposed to be Jules Verne.
Oh.
From the Earth to the Moon, right?
The
film From the Earth to the Moon is supposed to represent that. This is Mesa Verde.
Oh.
This is the Nova City, the new city. And this is just concept art for Sea Castle, which was the undersea base. Oh, no, it was there. I thought the concept art was pretty cool. And then, unfortunately, this was somebody took a photo. It was out on the internet on July 3rd of the year 2000. This is Horizons coming down. And
it wasn't at all.
This is what replaced it. No, but that's one of the reasons it had to come down, is it wasn't going to be stable. It wasn't going to be structurally secure, and they didn't have a sponsor. GE wasn't sponsoring it anymore. And I don't know if you noticed, this was when it opened. Hewlett Packard, HP, was a sponsor for Mission Space. So they had a sponsor for a new attraction, but not for an old attraction. So there may have been a little more stuff going on.
But what happened to that sinkhole?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking at comments because you guys got a bunch of comments in there.
And y'all are detecting one another.
Did you add Jardini's Imagination Trivia to your collaboration playlist?
We haven't done
Do we have a collaboration playlist? If we do, I don't remember. It was definitely it should be in the trivia playlist, but I can go back and double check that. Emma did a great interview with Lou. I loved it. Lou is great. I have a couple of his books. Yep. I think we do too. He started out doing trivia. He had trivia books, right? Michael, when you get a chance, check Facebook Messenger for my rocket pick, the ones that I built. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Michael.
It's still highlighted.
That's okay. All the EPCOT Trivia Night live streams make sense since the park is going to be 40 years old. That's right. And we have some other ones, but we're not going to continue to do them. We're going to do them all for February. We're going to do some in February, and we'll do some later on in the year. But you're right, Mary. That's a great kind of theme for it. Special shout out for Emma hosting the interviews and trivia, and huge shout out to Skipper Dead Kevin. Aw, shucks. Thank you, Dan. Special shout out for Emma hosting trivia. Yes. Did I hit the same one again? I think I did. Sorry about that.
You didn't have to put it quite though.
What are everyone's scores, by the way? That's right. We need to know how many out of 15 did you get correct?
Reminder for everyone to click your scores from 1 through 15, how much you got correct.
There you go. The trivia playlist is great and awesome. Thank you, Jonathan. And Skipper Mom is as well. I agree.
Oh, you're calling Mom that, huh?
It's calling her Skipper Mom. There you go. So how many did you get right? Dennis got 7 out of 15. We're waiting for more scores. Who else?
Yeah, I got 1 out of 15, everyone.
How many did you get right?
Oh, it's wedding.
Yep.
That's what happened when the ice starts melting on the cupcake.
They're
called wedding.
There's a little restaurant here in town. There are other locations too, but it's called the Chicken and Pickle. They have good food.
Jonathan put his score.
Jonathan said he got 15 out of 15. What? Even the last ones? I thought those were super hard. Wow.
Did you read on Horizon before, Jonathan?
No, because it would have been gone. Michael, 5 out of 15. Dennis, 7 out of 15. Jonathan said he got 15 out of 15.
Is that true, Jonathan?
We're doing an honor system, so if he put it on there. And can I take a retest?
Yes, you can.
What you can do is when this publishes, you can go back and play it again. And I bet you're going to get 15 out of 15, T-Balls. I do. I bet you will.
I heard you, Mom.
And Elizabeth got 6 out of 15. All right. These were hard. Tell me, do you like these that are, I think they tend to be a little bit harder because they're on these little more obscure kind of topics, right? Which are the lost attractions. But you tell us, because we want to do stuff that you're interested in and not just stuff that we're interested in.
We need to do the land pavilion next. We got to do Welcome to the Land.
Well, that one may need to be due later in the year.
We need to do Kitchen, Cockeray, and then Blue Rock.
Oh, maybe so. Huh? That would be a good one. Lily got 6 out of 15. Elizabeth got 6 out of 15.
Why you both going?
Mike says, I love the trivia. It's really cool information. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Mike is pretty cool, too. I got 20 out of 20. Wait, but there was only 15. You got bonus questions. The hidden bonus questions. I'd like to see Disney Resort trivia. Ooh. That is a great idea. I don't think we've ever done one of those. You know, it would be cool because we'd really like the Animal Kingdom Lodge. to talk about maybe the design of it, the restaurant themes, the animals that are there in the safari, the names of the safaris.
I won't see what dog can put.
There's an imagination song from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah. Did you watch Big Fat Panda? Did he stop his trivia night? We used to watch. Well, I used to watch some of his stuff, and we actually have a note out to him to schedule an interview because he said he was interested in doing that. And I know he's been doing a bunch of other things right now. He's been on the Diz and other things, but we're hoping to get him on because I think he'd be a really fun person to talk to, and I know you'd enjoy it. Big Fat Panda's cool. All right, Lily K, princess theme. Ooh, that's a good one too. You know who's been after that? Emma's mom. She's been saying we need to do princesses. So she may have to do trivia with you.
And we're adding the cricket too.
Got a good one, Fiesta Special trivia. That would have to be for San Antonio folks. So I don't know if people outside here would know a lot about it, but they might. Looks like my winning streak has finally come to an end. I think so, Dennis. But you're on vacation, so you're having a blast, and you still did really great. I think it's cool. Everybody gets a chance, though, right? Everybody gets a turn. Well, thank y'all very much for being here tonight. You want to wrap it up now? Because we've been going over an hour. Oh, I forgot, guys. I love tonight's stream. Hoping to get a notebook so I can write it in it and participate next week. There you go. That's a great idea. Emma's mom says, yay, Princess Trivia. Not this one. This is something else. Okay. Well, guys, what we're going to do is do Emma's opening of her things that she got in the mail. So if you'd like to stay, you're very much welcome to do that. We're probably going to end up putting this piece into a separate video once it's published, but that may not happen for, maybe till tomorrow or so. Michael says, if you do space trivia night, that's when I'll be sleeping. If you had to pick one, be our guest or Cinderella Royal Table. I have to pick one for our trip. Honestly, Cinderella's Royal Table. I know it's more expensive because that's always a consideration for us. But the times we've gone to be our guest for breakfast, and I think we went for lunch once. We don't think we've been for supper. It just it wasn't like, wow. And at least with Cinderella's Royal Table, you have the wow of the castle. But that's us. Everybody has their own choices and obviously things that they like better. Food-wise, I don't know if one's better than the other, but just the experience, I like the castle. We are announced the winner of the trivia. I think it might be Jonathan, if he got 15 out of 15, right? Emma's mom says CRT, so Cinderella's Royal Table is his choice as well. Monica says Coco trivia. That was a really good movie. Addie Family Adventures, welcome. I think it might be your first time. If it is,
they subscribed a few weeks ago.
Oh, well, let's give him another one. It's the first time I'm remembering. I'm old. So you get a first visit button either way. Thank you for coming back. All right. So, let's do the opening. Okay. So Emma got a few things in the mail. And one of them, I think, we don't know exactly what this one is, but I think I have an idea of what it is. You have it? Now, let me do this. We don't have a pair of scissors up here. This came shipped from Spreadshirt. And I think I know what it is. Yep, I'm right.
Make a walk, make a wake, and y'all will be walking it while you're on. Thank you to you guys.
What she was saying was, huge shout out to Mr. Walt and Miss Melissa from Mouse Talk. That was one of the first channels we watched that were doing live streams from the parks a couple of years ago, I guess. So Emma has been a supporter of their channel and a member of their channel for, I guess, a year and a half or more. And as part of the member benefits, if you're there, I think for a certain number of months, you got to pick a T-shirt from their Spreadshirt store. So Emma
They got me a pink.
they got you a pink one with the Mouse Talk logo on it.
Well,
Isn't that cool?
and they got my guy right.
There you go.
No,
Are you okay now?
you can quickly my back.
She's stretching. Okay. Good deal. World Showcase Trivia. That would be a good one too.
Yeah, because I'm going to cut.
Oh, and Dennis says, I knew you since day one of your stream. Thank you, Dennis. Right? You want to tell him thank you? He's been watching since day one? That's
thank
awesome.
you, Dennis.
Love it. Yes. We could do Mouse Talk trivia and Mouse Talk thanking you for your support. That's right.
Yeah, maybe we could.
That'd be like
make
meta,
a
right?
wall.
Inception kind of.
Maybe we could put a wall and if they would like to collide with us.
Yeah, well, you've already interviewed Mr. Walt and Miss Melissa on your interview playlist. You have an interview with Mouse Talk.
Yeah.
So if people hadn't seen that, they can check that out. So yeah, so one of the things, you got other stuff over there. One of the things that came in the mail was Emma's shirt. Okay, and those other two right there, plus the calendar, please. There you go. All right, come on. Everybody's waiting. All right. So one of the things we ordered for Emma, because we're going to try to figure out if you know people that make ears, that make cool ears. T-Bowl says Main Street trivia. I would like that too. I'm a fan of Main Street. Was we ordered this. I don't know if y'all can tell.
Gotta get upside down.
There it is.
Gotta get upside down.
It's a YouTube bow. So we're figuring out if we know somebody that can do ears, that maybe we could do like, see, she has her ears with a YouTube little button in the middle that she wears. Or maybe,
I think it's from Etsy.
I don't know, something like that. So that's what that was. And then this next one came in a box. This might be a hint to some of y'all that may know. This is a pin that came with it. This is Bob Gurr. It says since 1931. It's his 90th birthday last year. And it says celebrating 90 years. Well, we ordered this for Emma a long time ago as a surprise, and it finally came in. This is a remake of a souvenir that people used to be able to get in Disneyland right after the Haunted Mansion opened. Anybody know what that is?
It's a replica.
It's a replica of the old kind of chalk or plaster of Paris or something tombstones that you used to be able to buy. And what they would do... And
it was signed by...
It was signed by Bob Gurr, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you see on there. And it says on the bottom, I'll hold it up here. It says Haunted Mansion in Disneyland. So it's a replica of the original. This one has his name on it.
Probably a couple that was doing it after...
The original couple that was doing it.
After they, passed on, they got to stop doing it.
Yeah, they used to make these and sell them as a souvenir.
Can I explain?
Can I explain now?
Yeah.
Thank you. They used to sell these, and the reason I'm sharing this is because we've heard this from two of your interview guests, by the way.
Yeah.
Was that they used to sell these, and they would use these rub-off letters to put your name on it. And if you remember, there are 999 happy haunts.
Yeah.
When you took this home, you got to be ghost number 1000. So in this case, it's a replica of what they used to sell. And this one is signed by Bob Gurr because he did the Omnimovers. He created the Omnimover, which was used in Haunted Mansion. Huh? So that's pretty cool.
So right, I tell God something.
Oh, look. Addie family, a pair of ears that look like YouTube buttons would be amazing. That's another great idea. That is a cool idea. Mike says, wow, that's neat. Looks spooktacular. Wow, it is amazing. We've done Main Street trivia.
Have we, Mom?
It might have been a while, though. We have to go back and look. And Lily says, cool stuff.
Thanks, Lily.
Melissa usually remembers, but it might have been a while. This is one we had a friend send. This is from, and I'm looking on, this is the Down Syndrome Association of South Texas. And we had a friend, one of Emma's friends, sent this to us. And it's a benefit calendar for the Down Syndrome Association of South Texas. And you can see all the people that are in it, all the different kids, young adults. And Emma has a friend, Gabe, and a friend, Ivan, who is king of a Fiesta Especial this year.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I'm missing other people, and I apologize for that.
Yeah.
But these are some awesome folks, and it's a fundraiser. So we're really thankful to have gotten one of those.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? So there you go. Wasn't a whole lot of stuff, but there are things that we've been wanting to show y'all.
Yeah.
And Emma's shirt we just got today. So I think that's pretty cool. Be careful you don't poke yourself, because one of the pin backs is gone on that. Do you have a P.O. box? My kids have something for, oh, that would be awesome. Yes. If you look in the description, there is a P.O. box in Emma's channel description and also in the video description. So that would be awesome. Would you like to get something from T-Bowl's kids in New Jersey? That put a smile on your face, I know. Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you for considering whatever you're thinking about, even if it's like anything, drawings, right? Because you love to, Emma loves to draw, by the way. She used to draw a lot when she was little.
Well, I mean,
so
start doing that,
we got a place to put stuff. So that would be awesome too. Looks great with the Minnie Mouse ears. Lily, yes. Most of my friends from SA Life Academy, they go to Down Syndrome Association of South Texas on Wednesday. Well, there you go. Jonathan probably knows some of those folks too. All righty. Well, I guess, like I said, we'll take that piece and we'll put it on a separate video later.
Yeah.
And Mary says, I would like to send Emma something someday. That's completely up to you.
Yeah. But you must ask your parent permission.
Well, she's an adult. She doesn't have to ask her parents.
I know, but still, it's a good idea to ask them.
Well, if she wants to, but she's an adult. The other thing, though, is that you are sending something, if you haven't already, we're sending something to Mary, because Mary co-hosted Trivia with Emma last weekend. So if you haven't seen Journey into Imagination Trivia, go check it out. You'll get to see Mary, see Emma working together on their collab, and it was fun. I got to help. So, all right, Emma, let's wrap it up. It's time to say goodnight. That's your cue.
Oh.
That's your cue.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Are we at the end of the show finally?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead then.
As always, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Make a like, subscribe, and share the channel with your family and friends. If you are new to the channel and want to say hi, make a comment down below, say hi. I also want a question for all you commenters too.
Okay.
What is your all-time favorite Disney trivia, or if you got ideas for a Disney trivia or a question from Disney itself or old questions, you can go ahead and comment them down below.
You had a lot of comments in the chat tonight about ideas.
I know, it's talking about where your comment.
Oh, okay. So if you're watching this and you're not watching the live stream and you have an idea for trivia, put the subjects in the chat. Great idea. Okay.
In the comment section.
I misunderstood.
And make a card question down below as well.
Okay.
But always be talkative with whoever you're talking to.
Good deal. So until next time.
So next time, guys, we are night, guys. See you all on Wednesday. Goodbye, and with Kevin Lively.
With Kevin Lively. Good night, everybody.